Kiwa here with another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. This is battling Rey 3v3 style. This team comp that I'm battling today seems to be a popular one. This is what someone up in Maw is going to be running. So I'm pretty sure they know what they're doing. And I looked at the SWGOH.gg, and this is a team that is run. And this is the one I went up against because it's annoying with GK taunting. These first battles I was getting frustrated, so I just wanted to win the battle. So I did one with Supreme Leader Kylo. This was the very first battle with Supreme Leader Kylo because I know he works. So this is what this is. I just wanted to make sure. I had not battled this team from what I could recall in last 3v3. Therefore, I wanted to give it a shot, make sure it would work against this lineup as well. And it is annoying with guard on GK and then him taunting as well. But Supreme Leader Kylo works fine. The next battle again is one where I just wanted to get a victory, and actually I was kind of curious to see if it would win anyway, with Jedi Master Luke as the lead. And therefore I tried Jedi Master Luke. Again, I was just getting frustrated from losing until I finally was able to come up with a comp that's non-galactic legend that is able to beat this Rey team. And that will be after this. So here's Jedi Master Luke going up against Rey. And I have Jedi Knight Luke in here and Hoda as well. I do have my ultimate on Jedi Master Luke, and surprisingly I actually get to it. I mean, I did attempt to try to get to it. I kept spanning Jedi lessons over and over and as much as I could, at least as much as it makes sense, to see what it would be like to get to the ultimate. I really don't think, I was going to say ultimately, pun intended. I don't know if his ultimate, it just doesn't seem like it's that great. I mean, it is nice to be able to not have to worry about taunt later on. Just target whoever I want. But it takes forever to get to. It's not natural. Like with Supreme Leader Kylo and Rey, you can run them. You don't even need to run them as lead, and they can still get to their ultimate. And I think Sith Eternal Emperor is the same way. But Jedi Master Luke, you have to run him as the leader in order to ever get to his ultimate. And then you run him as lead, and that's a detriment. There's too many teams that can take him down as lead. I hope CG fixes it. This battle was getting a little scary. My goal is, the nice thing with Hoda is you can keep feeding protection to Jedi Master Luke to make sure he taunts. I do have my Jedi Master Luke modded for offense and potency. So I have an offense set and a potency set. I wanted to just try that out. Originally I had a health set and a defense set on him to make him more of a tank. But now I try to make him more of an offensive weapon. I have him at over, because he's hit super hard, so he has over 13,000 offense. And then I wanted the debuffs to stick at the beginning with breach and ability lock. And that's why I have a potency set on him to try to increase that. Now we're stuck behind Rey's ultimate again. As you can see, I'm at my ultimate, and wow, it really beefed up my team. Because I'm sure Rey's not going to be able to take anyone out. Oh. I guess I was wrong. Bye-bye, Hoda. Thanks for helping out. Now we just have Rey to go. And thank goodness this battle is finally almost over. As you can see, the ultimate did so much. Of course, I'm being sarcastic. And now comes the team that you probably are all here for, and this is the non-galactic legends team. I just wanted to show those that might have Jedi Master Luke and Supreme Leader Kylo. Alright, so here is the team. It is Darth Revan, Bastila, Sean, Fallen, and Thrawn. And there is some key things that have to happen in order for this to win. This battle is actually a loss. It should have been a win. I just didn't play it all the way through because I thought once I got Rey down, easy, I got this, but it wasn't. I actually end up losing even after, and Rey barely survives too later on. But the key thing is, in order for this to work, is you have to have the offense down right there, as you can see on Rey, in order for it to work, because you have to have Thrawn survive her ultimate. As long as you have the offense down on Rey, Thrawn will survive and you'll be fine. But if you do not have that on there, if you don't get Bastila to target her and to put that on her, then you're not going to be able to survive the ultimate. With the offense down, at least this Rey, and probably most Reys are going to be hitting for around 50 to 60k. Without it, then obviously you gotta double that. Thrawn's not going to survive if she doesn't have the ultimate down. The offense down, excuse me. Again, here we go. I didn't have it targeted right there. I should have been able to go after Rey. Unfortunately, I wasn't thinking. I didn't have shock on GK or a buff immunity. I should have been paying attention. And again, this battle would have been an easy win. So now we're trying to get Rey out. We almost got her, and then what do you know? She gets to her ultimate with like a tiny little sliver of health. But again, she has the offense down, which again is crucial. And we're able to survive it again. Another ultimate because of that. Right there, I thought I had triggered the stagger. It was my fault. I didn't think it could be resisted, but there we go. It was. So that should have been a win. I just didn't play it properly once I got Rey out. The next two battles will be victories with Darth Revan. Again, with the what's nice is with the crit damage up, you can just go straight after Rey to hit her and not have to worry about the taunt from GK. But once you fracture her, then you do have to worry about it. We got the shock up, so we don't have to worry about GK taunting for the moment. We have right there, I go after GK because I want to get the buff immunity on there as well. Now our goal is to get Rey into damage immunity before she can get to her ultimate ability. That way, once she does her ultimate ability, you're able to, since she already had her damage immunity, you can just focus on her and take her out. So now we have damage immunity. She goes into her ultimate stance. We have the offense down, all the things that are needed. And then now we're just waiting patiently for her to do her ultimate flip, smash, whatever you want to call it. And then it's just going to be a matter of taking her out, and then not forgetting about taking out the other characters as well. His Chewie must be modded for like massive tenacity. There we go. We survive it. No problem. We get back to our fracture. Now we can go hard after Rey. We have everything that we need to make this work. We got the shocks where we need them. And now it's just a matter of taking her out. Right here, I'm deciding if I want to do a mass shock. I decided to just take her out, which I think is the right choice. And we can always use that later. Now we're back. And now it's just a matter of finishing them off. We have all three characters alive. This actually would be pretty fantastic in 3v3. Especially if we can get our... if we can get Thrawn to get another protection up on a couple of our characters. Now we're just stuck behind damage immunity, which is frustrating. I hope they do something with Jedi Master Luke to make him, I mean, he is not He's not chopped liver. I mean, he is still a galactic legend, and he's still fun, and he can beat the other galactic legends, except for Sith Eternal. But I think there's something they can do to just make him just a little bit better. Don't know what it is, but something. Hopefully they can figure it out. Now we will do another battle, just showing the exact same thing. It's up to you if you want to continue to watch. I think I kind of went over it thoroughly as to what needs to happen in order for this to be successful. Again, it's just going to be a matter of making sure you get the debuffs from Bastila to stick on to Rey. You get that done and you should be fine. Here we go. There we go. We got the debuffs. We got the offense down. We have, we're off to a great start. Again, you have to worry about GK. You don't want him cleansing off the debuffs, obviously. So you want to definitely keep him under control. Again, you want to make sure you get Bastila into damage immunity. There we go. We got the offense down. So everything that we need to happen is happening at the moment. Now we're just waiting for her to do her ultimate move. And then once we get that, boom. Now we can go finish her off. Get an ability block, which actually was pretty critical at that point. The timing was a little bit more off on this one. Last time Thrawn was able to fracture before she did her basic right there. But again, because of the ability block, we didn't have to worry about her doing Sudden Whirlwind, and we were able to get our fracture off. So make sure you keep that in mind as well. And then after that, again, Chewie, still have to watch out for Chewie. Can do some serious damage. Finally, we get Rey out. We get back to Thrawn. We can swap some turn meter, get us back some much needed protection. Go after GK. This battle isn't as clean as the other one, but once we get, we can start fearing them. It helps out a ton. Also, the offense down on Chewie is also really, really helpful. All right, there we go. Now we just gotta wait for Chewie to come out of damage immunity, and it'll be a win. After this, you'll hear some music. You'll see lots of failed battles with me trying Vader lead. I try, what else do I try? I try a bunch of things. I try more Darth Revan just because he seemed like really the only non-galactic legend lead besides Jedi Knight Revan that could be used. But again, I have Jedi Knight Revan reserved for another galactic legend. Therefore, I needed to make sure I had a different non-GL to work against Rey. Here's just a full Sith Empire team I try to get to work. It does not. And as I mentioned earlier, I try like a Thrawn lead. I try Vader just because I wanted to try Vader. Again, Vader's actually reserved for somebody else. It's reserved for Sith Eternal Emperor, but there's not that many as there are Jedi Master Luke. So I wanted to just see if I can get Vader to work. I was not able to do so. And then at the very, very end, if you want to stay for that long, which I would appreciate, there's just a quick little battle with Jedi Knight Luke lead with Shock and Bastila going up against Supreme Leader Kylo and Daka and Zombie. So it actually gets the victory. I don't know how. I'm going to try to do more Supreme Leader Kylo tomorrow. The Jedi Knight Luke lead one, I don't think it's viable at all. I think I just got super lucky on that one. And if I try it again later on, I'm almost positive it's not going to work. It was just happened to be one of those fluke things that works, but it was still fun to see. And I guess if I'm in a pinch and that's my only option with the character that I have left, I'll give it a shot. But anyway, so here's a bunch of failures. This was me. I'm still trying to learn. This was me learning what I might need to do in order to get it to work. And finally, obviously, I end up figuring it out after going back and watching the footage, seeing, okay, why did I survive some sudden whirlwinds? Why didn't I survive some, not sudden whirlwinds, some ultimates, but other times I was destroyed by the ultimate, only to realize, okay, it's important to make sure I have the offense down if I'm wanting to have any shot of survival. Just another team I was trying with GBA in there. Again, not successful. But, alright, I'm just rambling at this point. Now it's just a bunch of failed battles. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Leave a thumbs up. Appreciate you. Appreciate everyone for all the support I've been given. I mean, it's beyond my wildest dreams. Actually, my goal was to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I've far surpassed that, and that's all thanks to you. If you would like to support the channel, I would greatly appreciate that as well. I burned through a lot of crystals doing these tests, so if you have the opportunity and the means to contribute, that would be much appreciated. Everyone have a fantastic day. Kiwi out.